Right, he does a great job night in and night out.
Mitchell against Morant. Pass to Bain. Three-pointer. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bain's got his second basket of the game. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Jackson, the pass to Bain. Jacks up a three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Stolen by Jackson. And he goes in for the dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's LeVert. Oh, Adams with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 15 seconds left to play in the first. And stolen by Bain. Down low. Here's Brooks. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up.
And so it's Memphis looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Bain, no good. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. And there's the drive. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Memphis has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Brooks against LeVert. Brooks, the pass to Bain. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
What a dangerous player to have in the backcourt. When Bain gets this hot, he will tear a defense apart. And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Mobley, left side, 5 to shoot. Doubled by Jackson. Mobley finds Mitchell. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Memphis ball.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Mitchell against Bane. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And the three-pointer goes.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Mitchell against Morant. It's tipped. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Garland with the ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Shakes him. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
2 minutes.
Left side, Morant. That shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Drops in the layup for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Morant. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Tillman comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams is checked in for Brooks. And it's Conchar in for Bane. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Morant. 10 points for him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
And he's good on the second. Rubio against Morant to the paint. Okoro. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Fans, put your hands together and sing loud for the Cavaliers.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Wade in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Second chance shot. Outside Love. It's tipped. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Okoro. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Moran against Rubio. Now here's Moran. Not a lot of room. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones has checked in. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Rubio passes to Lopez. Here's Okoro. Lopez in the post, working on Clark. Lopez can't hit. Memphis has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
To the middle. Here's Love. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major impact.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Rubio passes to Love. 4-3. They get it back.
Something that's never been called into question. Rubio's feel for the game.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Rubio against Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Williams. The Cavaliers pull it in. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
It's 2-on-1. Jones with the ball. Now Rubio defending. Here's Williams. Back to Clark. Williams on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Kept alive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And that's a clever foul choice. I mean, cuts off the dunk and sends him to the strike.
He hits the second from the line. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Rubio against Jones. Outside for Love. Fires the 3. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed.
One of the early stretch 4s in this league. Love helps set a trend. I mean, he's especially deadly from the corner.
Memphis calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Now here's Jackson. And here's Morant. 4 on the clock. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside for LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams. He's off on the first.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Morant. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got 21 points in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
From deep, Bane. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Here's Mitchell. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Memphis. A sizable lead of 14 at the break.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. On the court for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. Here's Garland. From deep. A long distance 3 is buried. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Garland against Morant. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Morant. Garland, no good. Memphis has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. The 3 from Bane. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run for the finish. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Memphis has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Jackson, the screen. This one for 3. And it's Morant missing for Cleveland. They've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Bane, beyond the arc. LeVert with a rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Allen. Mobley, left side. Plenty of space. That one's wide left.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And another miss by Memphis.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And finished off by Garland.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. The three ball. That one no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. On the wing, Bane. Checked by Mitchell. Garland against Morant. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Desmond Bane.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
From deep, Morant. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Jackson on the wing. Let's go with a three. Mobley grabs the board. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. It's another three for Cleveland.
It's funny, we didn't know if Mitchell could shoot the three coming out of college. Now he's taking shots from the parking lot.
Here's Morant. The three. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. And so Memphis takes this one by a big. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. So
is a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. And Gobert kicks to Prince. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Garland surveying the D. At the top of the key, LeVert. Back to Garland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Russell passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Garland kicks to LeVert. Garland with it. Guarded now by Prince. LeVert from outside. Unable to get that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Edwards against Mitchell. Towns high post. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Outside Edwards. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Garland against Russell. Garland kicks to LeVert. Here's Mitchell. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And there's 1:45 left here in the first quarter. Edwards dishes to Russell. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Prince, and the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Wound up there for Allen. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Edwards with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Towns with the steal. And Prince with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Edwards.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Outside Edwards. Shoots the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Anthony Edwards has been... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Well, they came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns wide open. Nets the corner three. Towns has got 8 points.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
In the corner, it's Mobley. It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
To the middle. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Goes up. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Driving the lane. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Garland against Russell. Outside Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Towns against Mitchell. And the dunk by Towns.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Garland, down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
And How about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Oh, here's Edwards. 16 points for him. And stolen by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Edwards against Mitchell. Outside, Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's his excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
Now, here's Garland. 7 points in the game. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. And stolen by Mobley. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Russell with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Edwards passes to Gobert. Edwards kicks to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Now, here's Garland. Edwards inside. Covered by Mitchell. And the pass to Allen. It's stolen by Gobert. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mobley with the block. From deep. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down?
Russell dishes to Towns. Prince outside. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota. Felix, thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
17. Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Ricky Rubio. Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Okoro. And it's Wade in at the 3. Here's McLaughlin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Rubio looking around. Kicks it out to Love for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Passes it to Okoro. Here's Lopez, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
McLaughlin, the pass to Rivers. Here's McLaughlin. He dishes it to McDaniels. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move. Greg to the hoop.
Guys, that was a great job of just taking it right at him.
Now, here's Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Okoro kicks to Wade. From past the arc. Another three for Cleveland.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wade against Rivers. Shot clock at 6. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Rubio. Out to Wade. Puts up a three. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the third. Here's McLaughlin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so he hits both. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 13. Wade on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. And Minnesota now the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. McLaughlin plays it up and banks it in. McLaughlin's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here's Love from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Love's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Cleveland. Here's McLaughlin. He has 6. Kicks it to Rivers. From deep. Kept alive, Minnesota. No good on the shot. It's deflected. Feeds it to Love. Rubio outside. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. And too long on the shot.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Rivers. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 2. Here's McDaniels. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Garland. 10 points for him. From deep three-point range, Reed with the rebound. Here's Noel. Second shot opportunity. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 12. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Russell passes to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
You know, Towns would rather shoot the three or post you up, but he's good enough as a shooter that the mid-range is effective for him too.
Garland dishes to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Mitchell. Garland next for two. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And he's good on the second. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Minnesota leading by 15. Outside, Russell. Dishes it to Edwards. Out to Russell. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. The 3. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. From downtown. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
On the wing, Mitchell. Driving to the basket.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Russell kicks to Towns. Fires from deep. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Gobert the pass to Prince. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside Garland with the drive. Here's Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell. Willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
He hits the second from the line.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Allen for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell finds Towns. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
So you can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Outside Edwards. From deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. We're expecting a shootout with this matchup, RJ. These are two teams that can score with the best of them.
Yeah, each side are going to have their hands full on defense. Look, both sides need to bring the intensity to try and disrupt the offensive flow any way they can.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Clock at 4. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Bane against Edwards. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Into the lane. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Russell against Morant. Outside Bane. Here's the 3. Adams, the pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. From the strike. Misses off the right iron. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Morant against Edwards. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Bane. To the left wing. Pass to Prince. Inside. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Adams with the ball. Outside for Morant. Here's Bane. Here he goes.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards slams it in.
That That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Outside for Morant. Driving inside. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Prince. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Outside for Russell. Pass to Edwards. Second chance effort. Okay, look out. Wow. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Outside Morant. It's a tie game in Memphis. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3. Here's Edwards, and the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got 8 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Brooks outside, down low. Here's Adams. Puts the move on, and the layup is up and in.
Want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Russell against Morant. Here's Prince. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
That one drops for him. Adams has got his second basket.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Russell into the lane. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Morant against Edwards. Here's Bane. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
That shot wide open. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
From deep three-point range, Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Towns up top. Lets the 3 fly. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-5 run, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Russell finds Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Jackson against Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Moran against Edwards. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Outside Edwards. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Edwards got 15.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Right side Moran. Outside Bain. No good from outside. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. 41 seconds left in the second. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And he sinks the second. 32 seconds left in the second period. Jackson the screen. Morant with it. Towns covering. Got it. 12 points for him.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Towns. No good with a layup. And so that's the end of the first half.
The Grizzlies 22, the Timberwolves 29.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Rivers. Here's Noel. No luck on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Williams on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Conchar. And it's Noel with a rebound. Drives to the hoop.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
To the middle. Here's Tillman. Pass to Conchar. Here's Clark. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Rivers. Clock at 6. Here's Noel. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. Outside Jones. Here's Conchar. Back to Tillman. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Denied. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Clark. Now Williams. Another shot. And down it goes. 2 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Noel. Reed with it. Over Clark. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Conchar. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Williams misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
1 minute left to play in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves? Good on the second one. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Outside Jones. On the take. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's McLaughlin. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Jones. Williams up top. Takes it inside, and he gets that one. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Reed. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell against Morant. The shot by Russell, no good. Memphis trailing here. Here's Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Bane against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Morant against Edwards. Bane, the pass to Morant. Stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
And that one falls for Towns. Here's Morant. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside Bane. Soft touch off the glass. Bane's got 4 points this quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
The kick out to Edwards. Off target with the three. Memphis shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. The drive by Brooks. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Stolen by Jackson. Out left to the wing. Brooks outside. Here's Bane. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11.
His third personal foul.
You're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Left side, Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Edwards has got 19 points. Edwards against Morant. Bane, the pass to Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And Morant drops them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Edwards with it. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, and the layup falls.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Russell. Pass to Prince. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
30 seconds left in the game. From deep, Morant. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they